So 2020 has a lot of games in store for you, and today we are counting down the top 10 games you have to start saving money for, coming right up. So number 10, we've got Half-Life Alyx. This is the kind of game I think nobody expected at any point, because it's not the continuation of Half-Life 3, the previous game.
Don't worry, it's unloaded. It's unloaded now!
So this game is another full-fledged Half-Life first-person shooter, and perhaps it's the most serious first-person shooter that we've ever seen on VR yet. I'm actually excited to see where this is going to go. In lots of respects, if they actually nail the FPS on VR in the scale of a full-blown game like Half-Life Alyx, this is when VR becomes a real thing that everybody actually wants. So this game is coming to VR headsets in March. We don't have an exact date, but it's in March.
He is a corpse, and we are the world.
So number 9, we've got Dying Light 2. So I'm gonna speak from personal experience, since I put a lot of hours in the previous Dying Light game. In a lot of zombie games all around, Dying Light has eventually made an impression, especially thanks to the massive open world that is 4 times bigger than the previous game. But there's little competition with Resident Evil, the 2020 version, which I'm gonna speak about. But trust me, in this game, you don't wanna be in the dark.
Because when darkness comes, I might be gone.
It will also feature a darker and more serious and more engaging story, complete with multiple branching paths and unseen consequences for your decisions and actions. So be ready for all of that. It is coming out sometime in May.
Right, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
We lost everything. There's nothing left for us here.
So on 8th spot, we've got Halo Infinite. How about spending your entire life fighting a war, only to wake up another day and learn that you had lost? That seems to be the premise behind Halo Infinite. However, we're kind of concerned about the game because the previous version was not really good. Let's just hope for the best, and it's going to be released sometime this year. And the other thing, you may also want to check the 2020 games that might suck. Another video that we also did. You can check that later on this channel after this video.
We need to run.
No, we need to fight.
So number 7, we've got Doom Eternal. This time, if you want more, you're getting more. Doom Eternal doesn't radically append its predecessor's formula, although now gimmicks like zero gravity environment and a grappling hook that propels you towards enemies for fast and brutal close-up kills should create even more opportunities to unleash the carnage and chaos on Hell's unsuspecting forces. So be ready for all that. We're also getting new multiplayer modes, including battle mode, which pits 2-player controlled demons against a lone space marine. Or to put it another way, it's doing what it does best. So number 6, we've got Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Jill, over here!
So just after the success of Resident Evil 2 Remake, we're expecting even more from the 2020 version. But frankly, I wasn't expecting to see this game quickly. This isn't a survival horror adventure. It is an asymmetrical competitive game that pits a team of 4 survivors against a single player controlled opponent called the Mastermind. Similar to Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th. The Resident Evil franchise is full of mediocre spin-offs, but Project Resistance shouldn't be one of them. Though Capcom has rebranded Project Resistance as Resident Evil Resistance and plans to release it as part of the Resident Evil 3 Remake package, the clever spin on the multiplayer experience could still make a meaningful contribution to the series. Anyway, it is coming on April 3rd. On the 5th spot, we've got Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I have a favor to ask of you. Run away. You have to leave.
Okay, let's just come clean here. This game is a lot to live up to, and not only is Final Fantasy VII one of the biggest video games ever made, but the hype of this ground-up remake is so through the roof. Is practically in space. The main for a remake has stretched as far back as 2005, but it was in 2015 when the development officially began.
You think he's a keeper?
Oh my god.
Like Resident Evil 2, the whole game dynamic has changed, not utilizing a hack and slash combat system, which still retaining the option for the classic AV system. They also expanded on the original title, resulting in the overall game requiring multiple sub-games for release. The game is going to be released on April the 10th, so be ready for it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
So number 4, we've got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. This is an open world RPG retelling story of the previous game, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It's going to be released sometime this year. I'm not sure about the date, but let's hope it's going to be amazing, and we'll definitely save our money for this one. So on number 3, we've got Neo 2. So before Ghost of Tsushima, before Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and a mere week before For Honor, Neo brought fear to Japan's actions to consoles around the world. And in 2019, Team Ninja hopes to recapture its past glory with Neo 2, which will return players to Japan for another dose of punishing Dark Souls style combat, etc. etc. And the game is coming on March 13th.
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news.
So on number 2, we've got Cyberpunk 2077, and on number 1, we've got The Last of Us Part 2. I don't know which one should I put at the first place or at the second, I don't know. But for these games, trust me, they look hella expensive, and I don't know, maybe you have to sell your PlayStation to buy the game, or that won't work out, but just watch. These games are cool, and they are the best games so far, and I'm sure they're the most anticipated. Let's see what they're about.
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
So I think The Last of Us Part 2 deserves the first place in my own opinion. So I also have some honorable mentions after this video. Don't go away. So don't forget to subscribe for more top 10 videos and like this video, and we'll see you in the next video. I said video like 100 times, I don't know, because we're watching a video.